more individuals. I don't know who's who. It's like and I said out loud, it's the abnormalities. Imagine species that are pedophiles or homosexuals. Seriously, especially pedophiles. One thing, one one of memory. Bubba Ganoush there, John Robert Jones from well, he's online on the internet. Blog TV, Stickum, he was on Stickum. Vaughn Live iVlog, he left iVlog. He has issues there. Vaughn Live, pedophiles are cool. That's what they were saying in their chat room. A Nazi, and identified now Bubba Ganoush is for a pedophile. Or maybe just a homosexual. Definitely homosexual with groping men, especially me, without my knowledge of seeing him and then bragging about it. Like he did something to me and I should be ashamed or something. But that's a bigger picture. Try to close the door here. Life is better barefoot, but when you're miscoordinated, she has uplight. Something decent, art like, playful, not like groping other men, when they're asleep, like some of you fucking people over there. Think about it. What kind of species in the world does that? Huh? And it's like I said, I tell over abnormalities. Abnormalities. Oh, yeah. Someone's gonna fucking. Yeah, I already answered. Fuck you, this simile. You fucking messed me up. Abnormalities are natural beings. Like the failure of species. Really. It's illogical, it's abnormal to be attracted to your own gender, especially to be attracted to prepubescent children or anything of that nature. And a lot of these individuals were, they're like inadequate. They came either they're envious. A lot of people too. You know, it's another failure. And I get it kind of can exist in nature, other sentient beings, but the regular sex drive that people have, it's absurd. And yeah, bullseye on my head. I'm gonna be exterminated because what? You're a pedophile, homosexual, right? Or did I say naughty word to you? Oh, did you get your feelings hurt? I'm a bad person again. This goes out to the internet community, the chat site community, video chat site community. Yeah, I'm an old person. I invented aging. I'm an old ugly guy. You're all pretty and young, and I'm an old ugly guy. I invented aging. I'm evil. I'm mean, and I'm gonna get you with age. You're all gonna get old when you're around me. I gotta walk you. You wait for your Uber or something. Nothing wrong. I mean, this is something wrong with Uber. Just sit there on your little couch and whatever you do. Yeah, the last one was about Daniela and Brian over there from California, B Pink. Those two people, the vanity superficiality. I mean, and then Brian, yeah, he put me as a character. I'm a character that reminded me of someone. I looked that individual up, and that individual slept for like a couple decades. He lost a lot of his life. He slept, and well, me, it wasn't funny. It was a form of mental suppression. Like Brian, a part of it too. Even before Brian, a lot of people, what they did to me when I was a child. I mean, homosexuals or pedophiles. I think it was definitely homosexual. He made sure, so my mind wouldn't work properly, and I'd be like almost like a mental invalid. I didn't have the full mind, creative mind, and anything else like that. I didn't speak a lot of times too. I was very much suppressed and subdued actually. Jaded by a lot of fucking people over the abnormalities of fucking, species of planet Earth. I mean, that is basically a fucking loser. Nature, not just trolled you. You anti-nature, say God. I'm not gonna bring up the theist argument. I think a little differently. Anti-science, anti-procreation, anti-species promotion actually, by your nature actually. So you have a problem with fucking me. Except I didn't go after any of you. Let's get that started. All right, I didn't show up the hatred. So a lot of you came at me, and yeah, sexual assault, battery, and disrespect, petty little fucking people that you fucking are, including Gothic Master over there too. Yeah, the well-known pedophile from the internet. All right, don't get it confused with fucking me over there, because I know you're gonna fucking lie like you've been fucking lying your whole fucking lives. By the way, this is the fucking truth. Whoever you are, I know it's my uncle Stan Nimic. Get off my fucking mind. Leave me the fuck alone, please. I'll call you and you won't even fucking say a thing. You'll sit on your couch wherever you are, and like you're watching TV, headline news, and once in a while you answer. Why are you so concerned with my life? sounded like him, in my mind right there. Fucking nonstop banter. Pain, I slept with Pain again. Actually, obviously I slept, so it wasn't that bad, but I woke up with pain. Heated and all that. I had to calm down, like cool off. It's not what I feel. I mean, I get soreness, this and the other thing, but I woke up with pain, so I was already in a bad down state, and started thinking about something. I was relieving myself around plants, and somebody else just chimed in, this and that there, and I got angry. And I remember like the second or third, I think the third time I stayed at Trinitas. I think the second, and those people. One guy was, obviously a homosexual. I think he was. So was she, and they started like, well, it was obvious, we were all like congested, living together, room next to each other. In the hall, I was training. I was doing my yoga and Tai Chi, like calisthenics. And the female, her name was Chloe. She had a problem. Or the other guy spilled some water. And then she was like, it was so obvious. She was standing next to my room to harass me. And then she started doing the things I would do, It's like pull my cuffs over there for my sweatbands. So we had those, clothes that they give us, so they're nylon based. I made my own hats design, just like a scarf, actually, I did something with the pants this year, and she started doing that, and then she started carrying a journal. It's like I was journaling, writing anything, lyrics, whatever was going on. I tried to write everything. A lot of times I couldn't, focus. I wasn't doing it like I should have, but I did. And she started carrying around, walking around just to be seen like that, And it's just like, yeah, it's like, it was years ago, but those individuals, they let them go, and like those individuals walked all over my life, I got threatened by the other fucking guy. And it was just like, and there's a lot of individuals like that. And I just specifically talking about them, individuals like that in real world, in my last job, actually. Can't fucking do anything. And then, you answer, yeah, we don't give a fuck to do anything about that. Or anything, And I'm supposed to fuck what? Talk about it? Or ESP? Like, ESP, this fucking happened, I should fucking what? Stand pain, just fucking fight you with my fucking thoughts? Huh? I should be sitting here and fucking be angry? What's the problem you have with fucking peppers growing, huh? Because some of them just didn't take off because your fucking ridiculous ass want to give me fevers and headaches and shit. I'm supposed to be quiet? Fucking Nazi fucking pedophile from Tennessee too. Huh? What's your fucking problem? I gotta get exterminated because fucking what, you're fucking abnormality and shit. And you look at the bigger spectrum, yeah, I think, I'm not saying all homosexuals are like that, I don't know. But if you're a pedophile, what kind of mindset you gotta have? And it's better to record it. I mean, I speak out loud, and the pain, it goes away. But it's like fuck. I want to do something with my life. I have other things to cater to besides arguing with your fucking people over there. Benjamin Opiantowski. I guess that was to me. It was a Polish, or it was in Polish, female's voice. Benjamin Opiantowski. I mean, fucked up in the head. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna speak about it, right? Should I hide? Look what you people gonna fucking do. What you did to me, what you're gonna fucking do, you're gonna do the rest of the fucking world, huh? Look what's going on fucking right now. And also, another thing, a lot of people aren't that fucking strong. How many fucking starved before in your life, had pain, not just lived on the street, struggled in your fucking life, and then had to go to fucking work. Psychological abuse and anything else. A lot of you are living really fucking well right now. You have too much fucking liberty over there. Fucking thoughts that you fucking have. Leave me the fuck out of your fucking minds.